born June 29th. What was it?
79.
79. Gotta remember, I'm 68. Many years ago. Anyway, Julian was blondie, green-eyed. I thought they had switched my baby. But it was mine. It was Julian. And we called him Onion Head because his hair was blonde. And what I remember is when Julian was about 6 months old, maybe a little older, maybe 8 months old, he had his first tantrum. Oh my gosh, he passed out on me. He scared me. We took him to the doctors. See, something's wrong with his brain. What's wrong with my baby? Nothing. He was just a tantrum. Doctor said, put him in a tub of cold water next time he has a tantrum. And I did, and lo and behold, that was the last tantrum he had. He scared us. But let me see, Julian was outgoing. He liked sports, soccer. He started out with soccer when he was little. Went to the parks with the soccer games, and he was outgoing. He's happy. He's always happy. He has a kind heart. Julian's really kind-hearted. Let me see what else about Julian. He loves his family, but most of all, which I prayed for a while, that all my children would come to know Jesus as their Lord and Savior, and he has. So I know he's happy, and he had Blanca, his wife. He got married, and now they have a little baby. Well, she's not a baby. She's 3. She just turned 3, Lucy. And I am very grateful to the Lord for my family, all of my family. I have 3 kids, biological, and 1 adopted. And my main concern in life was that they knew Jesus, that they know Jesus as their Lord and Savior. And I know everything else will just be fine. And I'm happy to be here from Bullhead City, Arizona, to celebrate his 40th birthday.
My name is Priscilla Lujan. I'm married to Ronnie Lujan. I met Julian the year... Okay, my funniest story about Julian is when I was dating Ronnie, he invited me to go to Knott's Scary Farm. But what I didn't know was that he already invited Julian to go with him. So, of course, I told Ronnie I would go with him. And, you know, I got ready. He picked me up. We took off. But what I didn't know is that he never told Julian that he wasn't going to take him after all. So poor Julian got dressed, got ready, showered, smelled all good, went outside, waited for him on the curb, paged him. Ronnie never called him back. He beeped him again, never called him back. And then finally, Julian just got tired of waiting outside, and his dad came out and just told him, son, you might want to come back in because your brother's not coming for you after all. He picked up, you know, took somebody else, and you know, poor Julian was sad, but that was one of my great memories of Julian. What about Julian is that you could always tell that family comes first to him if we ever plan something last minute, because we always plan stuff last minute. I could always call him and just say, hey, we're having a barbecue, we're doing this, can you come? And he's like, I will be there. Whether Blanca says yes or no, or they have plans, Julian will definitely come to anything we have. So that is one thing I truly appreciate and love about him. And he's just such a good and humble guy. He doesn't ask for much. He doesn't need much, but yet just to all be together and to hang out with us and be around the kids, it's just, he's great to be around. Julian, I just want to wish you a very happy birthday. I wish you many, many more. I love you very much. Thank you for everything you do for me, my kids, my family. Thank you for always trying to get us all together as a family. That's very important to everybody, I think, and we love you for that. Keep working hard, supporting your family. You're doing great. I'm very proud of you and everything you've done with your business. I couldn't be more proud of you. Your dad would be very proud of you. I love you, and also I consider you my brother, not my brother-in-law. And happy birthday, Julian.
Stop. Hi, my name's Ronnie Lujan. I'm Julian's oldest brother, his only brother. I'm older by 4 years. I'm the brother that he has brothers issues about. Growing up with Julian was awesome. I have just tons of memories when we were young. Good memories. I do recall one story one time when him and his little buddy Artie were trying to steal my car. Not steal my car, but they're trying to take it for a ride. And as they didn't have the keys, so they were trying to roll it out of the driveway and didn't realize that the steering would lock. Well, in the hole trying to push the car down the driveway, they didn't realize the steering locked, and they ran into another car with it, subsequently doing some damage to another vehicle. To this day, I still don't think anyone knows who caused that damage or where it came from. As we got older, our lives kind of, we started having families, and our lives kind of went different ways. Julian met Blanca, got married, and they started their family. We still had a lot of good river trips, a lot of good fishing trips, a lot of good camping trips. What I like most about Julian, what don't I like about Julian? What don't you like about Julian? Everyone loves Julian. Everyone loves Julian. Julian has a big heart, and he's willing to do. He's willing to help people out. Birthday, I love you, and wish you the best.
My name is Bella, and June is my Nino, and I love him because he's so funny, and he loves us, and we love him back, and we love him with all our heart, and we really like him, and he really likes us, and I like it when we eat together. I like it when we eat as a family, and I like it when we play together. I love Julian, and he's so kind, and when he makes funny jokes, I laugh really hard with Bella, and I love him and happy birthday.
Hi, Julian. I met Julian when I was 12 years old. I've known him longer than this knucklehead. This is Mason. Mason's Len. Julian wanted to be the Nino. Sorry, Julian. Julian has been my friend for a very long time. I have the most history with him than anybody. Julian, you didn't make it to JJ's baptism. He was not wearing a sailor suit. That was only for the picture, for the invitation, and he still hasn't got his gift. We've had many wonderful memories. I love you. My favorite memory about Julian is, let's see, there's so many. Maybe the arts and crafts and the 4x4ing in our neighborhood that you guys had to repair the fence for, and you know, we almost got arrested and all that fun stuff. Well, that's pretty much it. I love our friendship and the fact that you're now married to my best friend, and I look forward to many wonderful memories, lots of waffles and lots of arts and crafts. Happy birthday, Julian. Say happy birthday, baby.
Happy birthday. I'm so blessed to be here to celebrate it with you on your 40th birthday. Not a lot of people made it to their 40th when you did. So we thank God for the fact that you made it this far. Wish you all the best. Pray for a lot of patience for you, especially when it comes to your wife and us. Because we're not going anywhere. We're stuck with you. Yeah, just enjoy life.
Julian, happy birthday. I hope you enjoy your party. All your friends and your family are here to support you, and which is all of you so very much, and I just really hope you enjoy your night. I just want to say that you're the best brother-in-law. You're more like a brother to me, and living with you is sure an interesting adventure. I just want to say that you're a great father to Lucy, and I'm just so thankful that You're in my life, and I just wanted to let you know that I'm here for you if ever you need anything. If you need to get Blanca in check, I'll be here for you. And I just want to thank you for being a great Nino to Delilah, Bella, and Levi. And yeah, so let's just have a good night, and I love you. Bye.
Hi, Julian. Remember me? It's me, your wife, Blanca. Well, I don't even know where to start because we have a long history together, but we pretty much met through mutual friends. And remember that one night we went out, and at the end of the night when we went out, we all needed a ride, and we didn't fit in the car, so I volunteered to get in the trunk, and then of course you volunteered to get in the trunk, and then I remember you asked me in the trunk, do you Talia, you can't look. Julie, remember that one night we went out? It was one of the first nights we hung out, and at the end of the night we all needed to get a ride back home, and of course there was no Uber at that time, so I volunteered to get in the trunk, and then of course right after that you volunteered to get in the trunk. And remember when you were like, can we just at least have a kiss? And I was like, no. Well, after that day we just became inseparable, and we were best friends for many, many years. And wherever you went, I went. Wherever I went, you were there. And then finally one day you wanted to give me some sort of business proposal, and you took me out to dinner, and you said, well, Blanca, you know, you're never gonna trust anybody, and I think it's kind of good that we should just be together. We're best friends anyway, so we should be boyfriend and girlfriend. And well, I thought it was a pretty good deal, so I took your offer. And shortly after that, our relationship started. And, well, of course, Julian, me and you have so many memories together, but obviously my favorite memories of us together was the day that you proposed to me at a campsite. And then, of course, our entire adventure of us getting married was definitely my greatest memory with you. I have no regret. I would do it all over again, exactly the way that we did it, with all the stress and chaos. And I will never forget the day of our wedding. You called me at 5 o'clock in the morning, and you were actually going to downtown LA to pick up our roses, and I couldn't believe that you were actually going to go yourself. And I knew at that moment I had picked the right person, because I was like, wow, if you can go and do that right at this second, I mean, you made sure that our wedding was perfect. And of course, you called me after you got me the flowers, and you told me that everything was perfect, and you told me that you were going to love me for the rest of my life, and I have to say, you've been doing a pretty fair job at it. I would say my second most memorable moment with you was obviously with Lucy. The day that she was born and the way that you looked at her, I knew that you were going to be a great father to her, and you have been, and I am very proud of the person you have become to her. God damn it.
Say happy birthday, Julian.